Hello, Gemini. How are you? Oh, so good to see you. Welcome to Purple Table Tarot. I'm Robin, and we have the Morgan-Greer to deliver us your message today for the month of May. Doing a month of May general reading for Gemini. If it fits, claim it completely. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Excuse me. If it doesn't, that's okay too. You could tune in to your monthly May reading for your sun, moon, rising, or north node, and see what fits. I really hope that everything does. Just take what resonates. But either way, I am just so excited to be doing your guys' reading today. Geminis. I have a really good friend who's a Gemini, and she's the older sister of one of my oldest and dearest, and that's how I met. So I met my friend, one of my oldest and dearest friends, when she was doing a concert, and she was singing a song that she wrote, and she wrote it like with her sister in mind, and it's called Hey Gemini, or Hey There Gemini. It's a beautiful song, and that's how I met one of my best friends. And so whenever I hear the word Gemini, that's what I think of. I always think of that song, and I always think of those beautiful women that are in my life, and I'm just so thankful for their wisdom and their nature. Like, seriously, some of the best women anyone could ever meet. They're just so grounded, and I'm really in touch with all of life's experiences. Good and bad and ugly and delicious and salty and sweet and all the things. Okay, well, enough about me and my goobery reminiscing. Gemini, you're here for your month of May reading, and we have this deck here, one of my favorites. Morgan-Greer is gonna deliver the message. So what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini, Spirit? Share your wisdom, share your message with all your little stars on the back of the deck. Okay. All right. The Fool and the Ace of Cups on the split. What's up? All right. Gemini. What is the message for Gemini? What is the message for Gemini? What is the message for Gemini? Messages for Gemini. Hey, hey there, Gemini. Can't help it. I just cannot help it. Ugh, love that song. Okay, I'm gonna have my friends sing it to me over the dang phone. All right, we're doing it. The cards are ready. Yo. Yes, so much power. Whoa. Wow. Let's see what is going on. Okay. So Gemini, we start off with the Three of Cups, which is beautiful energy. It's just inviting you to call in your closest, your closest and most trusted confidants, your oldest and dearest. Call those in. I'm like really kind of tripping on the fact that the first card was the Three of Cups, because I was just talking about two of my most like beautiful friends. So you are being invited, Gemini, to call on the the strong and trusted confidants in your life right now. Come together with them. There's going to be a sharing of love, and maybe you'll all go wine tasting, or maybe it's Rita night at the local cantina. Go for it. This is inviting you to get together with your people and to share what's been going on, and to listen, and to, in maybe one instance or another, celebrate this. That's a very simple experience of just coming together with those that you love and cherish in your life. And after that, we have the Death card, which denotes like not a sudden change, but there's definitely a transition and a change. Something has ended, and now something new is beginning. And that's what that means. Like, there is a complete ending of something, but there's a beginning of another thing. And right after that, we have the Justice card. So whatever it was, and this will unfold as we continue, whatever it was that ended, there is going to be fairness, there is going to be balance for everybody involved. I'm just getting the sense that there was an ending of a relationship, and you are like going out for, wine night or margarita night, or maybe even 3 cups of tea with your ladies, and you're calling them around you to support you in this, because there was an ending, but yet you're seeking justice, and there will be justice and fairness. And you're the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is someone who has clear vision, clear seeing, is able to cut through the bullshit, is just like no nonsense, like is not here for your shit, like that's basically what this is. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to come at this situation like gangbusters, because you can still be fair and balanced, but have discernment in that. And there's the 5 of Cups. So, there was something that did end, and it's bringing you some sorrow. It is definitely bringing you sorrow. It's bringing you some sorrow. Even though you're a badass and you're able to totally like move forward in this ending, and ultimately get what it is that you need, there is grief, and that's okay. There is grief about something that has been lost. And with this, it's like there are these 3 cups that have been spilled, but then there are the 2 that are standing up here. And I can't help but notice the connection between, the 3 of Cups at the outset, which is like full coming together, and then 3 of Cups spilled. So I get the sense that like, because these 3 of Cups have spilled, or the 5 of Cups, because there are 3 cups that have spilled, you need to go and be with the full 3 of Cups, which are your longtime companions, your oldest and dearest. So yeah. This makes sense. I love it when it all comes out and makes sense, just really flows together. Because after the 5 of Cups, there is a reflection on what has been lost, and you are spending some time kind of treading water. But the other aspect of the 5 of Cups is a reminder that tells you, you don't have to stay in that place for a really long time. Stay in there for as long as you feel is necessary for the benefit of your healing. But if you feel as though you are treading, just kind of like simmering there for a really long time, then that's not really like healing. That's kind of like self-flagellation in a way. So by no means should you blame yourself in the ending of whatever it was that ended here, because just because like, don't sit there and like beat yourself up about it. Like, what's done is done, and there's no putting the wine back in the cups, and that's okay, because you still have 2 cups behind you. So basically, grieve as long as it is necessary with regard to your healing process, but not to dwell, because the this is inviting you to stay mindful of and turn your attention toward your gifts. Turn your attention toward your blessings. So counting your blessings is also another message of this card as well. Because you are definitely a fighter, and you are going to survive this, and it is really hard, but you're going to survive it, because you're the Queen of Swords. You're the Queen of Swords. And so this may feel at times like a very heavy burden, but the thing is that this is a labor of love. Whatever it is, it's a labor of love for yourself. It's a labor of love for those that are close to you. Like if you have children, if you know, whatever the case is, you are almost done. And it's okay. It's going to be okay, because this person is carrying this heavy load. But, and a lot of times the heavy load has, you know, there wasn't any way around it, that the heavy load and the manner in which it was being carried at times blocked your vision. Blocked your vision. Sometimes that could have been all that you could see. Like, when is this going to be over? I just keep, trudging along, and I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there for sure, but man, this is getting heavy, and I'm ready to be done with this, So you're almost done. You're almost there. And so the 10 of Wands is like, basically like, you did it card, and you survived it card, and you are very close to being able to arrive and be like, and drop these wands and basically deliver the heavy wands, basically the heavy wooden staffs. Just boom, release the burden. Just like put it down, but you can't put it down until you get to where you're going. That's the thing. And you'll know when you have arrived. You'll know when it's ready, when you're able to put it down, and the burden will be lifted. And then after the burden is lifted, you need to take a break. Take a nap, recharge your batteries. This is the 4 of Swords, which is the self-care card. So you need to really, after this is done, and I'm feeling divorce. I mean, honestly, like I'm feeling divorce here. Because of the Death and the Justice and the Queen of Swords and this 5, it's all kind of coming together with that. You need to take a respite, get back in touch with yourself, and just rest, and there is some autumn leaves in the imagery on this card. So, maybe that's a little hint of when this is going to be done. Like, maybe you'll have to be carrying this load through the summertime, and then you'll finally be able to take a rest around Thanksgiving, October, being thankful, emerging from that too. I would imagine you'll be counting your blessings again, like being thankful for what you do have. And then you have like the 6 of Pentacles coming right after, which is the card of fairness. It's really something that it's connected here with the Justice card, because This is also like a minor arcana that speaks to fair and balanced divvying up. A bare and balanced Stoogie. A fair and balanced divvying up of resources. This is also an investment. Let's say, for instance, you are the one being called on to be divvying up your money, because that's what the Pentacles stand for, is money, stability, seeds, long-term vision, and growth. This says that whatever it is that you'll be having to give out is not going to deplete you. It's going to be fair, and you're going to have enough left over for yourself. So that's what that is saying. And this is in alignment. This is in between the Justice card and the Queen of Swords. So you might end up being the one, Gemini, who is, maybe if you are in a divorce situation, maybe you will end up being the one having to pay alimony, if that's something that comes to pass, whatever the case may be. But either way, it's going to be fair and balanced. And the truth is going to be happening in the finish. It's all going to be in alignment with the truth. In the finish, it is all in alignment with the truth. We have the Ace of Swords, which cuts through the bullshit. And basically, what you've had here, you have the truth being connected to the Five of Cups. So that a truth was revealed, which was upsetting, and you grieved that. But you're also the Queen of Swords energy, so you're just like, yeah, this sword that I'm holding, I cut through the bullshit, and I see clearly, and I know what the truth is, you know? Yeah. So then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is awesome, because despite this divvying up of funds and the, you know, wise investment card as well, there, you can also look at it as depositing into your karma bank. You know, that just kind of came to me now, because, you know, we have this person who's holding the scales and they're divvying out the coins. And it's connected right here to the Justice card, which is the scales and the sword. And I mean, this is all just so congruent. All of it is so congruent. But before I get backtrack and this and that, you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is awesome. Ten of Pentacles says you've invested wisely. You're not going to be depleted at all. You are making deposits into your karma bank, so you have stability. You have everything that you need monetarily. You could even be getting, maybe you're sharing this with another person. Perhaps there's a partner coming into your world. Perhaps that's not even the case at all, but it's just you and your family, and you are feeling good. You're past this process that was a kind of a slog, you know. It felt like a slog at times, but you're done with it, and now you're here. The Ten of Pentacles, you're past this. This is a cycle that has come to a close. So then we have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Rods, and the Morgan-Greer, which is great, because this is like a brand new kind of opportunity. You know, it's like kind of one of those things where it's like, here's this brand new opportunity that you didn't see coming, and you could seize it or not. Sometimes the Ace of Wands will signify a very fast opportunity that's coming your way. It's kind of like, okay, get on the bus or not, because, but whatever it is, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be passionate. It's going to be adventurous, and it's going to be, fast like fire and hot like fire, and the Ace of Wands is like striking a match, and then the match flares up and then it kind of burns and then it goes out. Like, that's how quick these kinds of things are. So if you come across an opportunity that seems like really awesome to you, but it requires you to kind of make a quick decision, take it or not. But it would appear that it's coming in, and it's coming in fast. It's coming in. It's coming your way. And this is something new. This is something brand new. Yeah. And that's what the Eight of Wands means, is like it's in motion, and it's coming towards you. It's coming at you. And you'll know it. You'll know it when it appears. You'll know it. Boom. Gosh, I love this. Yes. Ooh. We might have a new relationship coming up. Okay, because you have the Queen of Rods. So, the Queen of Rods, she's fierce. And, whenever there's more queens on the ground, like, you can, maybe like during this time, you needed to embody this Queen of Swords energy, because it was like, yeah, you needed clear mind, clear seeing, clear cut decision making, all the things with regard to this process up here. Okay, that process came to an end. There's a new, more abundant and fulfilling experience coming your way. And this could actually be playing into the 10 of Pentacles, because this upcoming opportunity, I believe, is connected to your future stability. I think that you're going to be stable no matter what, but I just see this being all related. It's kind of like part 1 and then part 2 of like this life journey. So the new opportunities coming at you, and then you're being invited to embody the Queen of Rods, the Queen of Wands energy, which is fierce and passionate and driven, and like, you're going for it. You're going for it. So this would say to me that when this opportunity comes your way, that you're like, okay, yes, please, and you go for it. You go for it, which is great, because then you have like this Knight of Swords. Yay! A little kind of a counterpart too, you got some divine counterpart coming in. Now, there's a lot of passion, a lot of fire and drive, and this person is also bringing in, since they are embodying the King of Swords energy, and look at this King of Swords. There's like blood on his sword, all right? And then there's like the tower. The tower's on fire over here. And so this says to me that this person has experience. They themselves may have recently experienced a tower moment as well. Another aspect is that this could have been your tower moment. And then here comes this King of Swords to like maybe, and I don't want to be like, come in and rescue you. It's nothing like that. It's more like, maybe this person's like coming in to help in some way. It's like even though the tower is burning over here, they're going toward it. So this person isn't afraid of challenges. This person is able to face challenges head on. The Knight of Swords, they're fire of air. So they're very passionate in their ideas, and they're very passionate about the truth as well. You're going to get a lot of honesty from this person. Maybe sometimes the honesty might be a little bit brutal, but like, you know, denoted by the blood on their sword, but, you know, also take what they say with like a grain of salt, because you're the Queen of Rods, and you've also been in the spot of being the Queen of Swords. So, you know, there are folks that come into our life that shoot from the hip. This is just kind of a side note here. And we don't have to take everything that they say as gospel. They might believe that it's gospel, and it's gospel for them. Fair enough, that's fine. But it doesn't mean it has to be your gospel. But either way, you're coming together with the Knight of Swords in this Queen of Rods energy. And seeing as I don't have a lot of cups, we could be looking at a new colleague. We could be looking at, like, it definitely very well could be a new partnership though too, because we have the Ten of Pentacles right here, which denotes like commitment and long-term commitment too. Long-term commitment. And there is with the wands, there's a fiery, passionate opportunity. So this very well could be a new relationship. It could be a love relationship. It could be a work relationship. It could be a collaborative one as well. But I do see the Queen of Wands looking straight on. So there's a very, very clear, confident forward motion. And then I see the Knight of Swords here. Kind of has his back to her. So there's something that's interesting. But she's not looking at him, you know, really. She's looking ahead. She's looking ahead. But these energies, you two are aware of each other. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Swords. So there is something about this relationship that came as, maybe I'm thinking this person was connected to this opportunity in some way, because he is, and when I say he, it's just the energy. So like the Knight of Swords was connected to this brand new opportunity, this flash quick decision, and it was also coming in fast. Like that's, you know, this air was basically fueling this fire here. But now we have the Nine of Swords, which is the worry card. It's like it's like the sleepless nights card, basically. There's some worries that are keeping you up at night. You're having there's just restlessness. And you may even be feeling quite bound and powerless with regard to this. Yeah, there's a feeling of worry and powerlessness in between the Queen of Rods and the Knight of Swords. It's not the card I wanted to see for that. You know, the Queen of Rods energy is very like, I'm going to go for it. I'm going for it. I know what I want. And this Knight of Swords, you know, he's headed towards the burning tower. So, you know, maybe you have somebody here that also kind of had like a hero complex and wanted to, like, you know, come in and save you. But then once you turn towards them and they saw that you didn't need saving, that they turned tail and they went towards the next disaster to go and save. And, you know, maybe you're left feeling worried and bummed out about that. Because that's what I'm getting too. Like, this person came in really fast and furious, and then maybe they like quickly bailed as quickly as they showed up. I want to, I don't know, maybe pull some clarifiers for that, because I don't feel like I want to leave you with that energy. You know, because you went through some stuff and you really persevered and you got stability, and then somebody else comes into your world fast and furious, and then they kind of like, that's not cool. So what's some outcome energy for this? Some outcome energy for this. Page of Rods. Someone who, so this, maybe this left either you or this person, left you or this person feeling like a neophyte in the realm of passion and drive. Kind of left you feeling quite vulnerable with your desire. Like, you had a desire, the opportunity presented itself, and then it looks like somebody bailed. And then that left you feeling like you were the only one there with this passion. Like, you were kind of left holding the bag. But in this case, you're left holding the rod. And it made you feel like here you were, like the Queen of Rods. And then, you know, the Knight of Swords comes in and then bails. And then you're feeling worried. And then you're feeling like the Page of Rods again. Like, feeling as though you've been demoted in this, you know, you were like this, embodying this fierce queen energy. And then, you know, you got knocked down a couple pegs. And then a decision needed to be made. A decision was made. Because then there's the Lovers. The Lovers. So I wonder if this is a new lover in your life that came in very fast and furious, and then is just kind of like, you know, they are fire of air, like the Knight of Swords. So maybe they're just kind of, I hate to say it, but maybe they're an asshole. Sorry. Sorry. Hope I'm not offending anybody. You know what, though? There are plenty of tarot readers out there that use all kinds of cuss words, and they got mad followers, so I ain't tripping. So either way, like, I don't know, like, you know how the wind blows? There can be a breeze and blow in, blow out. Again, this person showed up real quickly, so maybe they're kind of like in and out. And their indecision leaves you feeling like this Knight of Swords also, like, here's the other thing. Like, the Queen of Swords is clear cut and clear seeing, clear mind. Same with the King, okay? The Kings they always have that danger of kind of tipping over into rigidity of whatever the rigidity is of that energy that they embody. So like, say a king could end up becoming really rigid in their own ideas and thinking that their gospel should be everybody's gospel, you know, like really maybe, and then like closing off to anybody else's ideas or input. So the Knight of Swords can be coming in fast, and then they might be loose lips, like, you know, loose with the truth, baby, it's your fire, you know, I hope you don't get burned. Like, this person could be kind of fickle. Like, I don't know, there's just something about this Knight of Swords energy. Like, they came in hot, and now they're taking off. You know, they got to go rescue somebody from the burning tower, or they feel like they're needed elsewhere. But I get the sense that this person is going to be coming in and out of your life. This person might be kind of coming in and out of, and then it's causing you some worry, making you feel like okay, like kind of making me feel like a kid, you know, not knowing what to do with all this passion because you're my lover, and then you're like here today, and where are you? What are we? What's happening? A decision needs to be made. So the King of Rods, boom. You know what? If this Knight of Swords is coming in and they're just like, there's somebody else on the horizon here. You got the King of Rods. You know, you need that King of Rods energy to help get you, you know, you're the queen. You're the queen. You're not the page. But this Knight has made you feel like the page. It has knocked you down a peg. And you're like, you know, I'm looking for a new love, baby. And here comes the King of Rods. So I think that, you know, I think that that's what's up. So if you got some here today, gone tomorrow person coming into your life, makes you feel like they've kind of pulled the rug out from under you, you can shine them on and go find somebody else, because there's somebody else that's way better down the road. So I'm gonna pull a Moon Oracle. I really wish that I had like a love oracle deck for this, because this is a total love reading. Like, Gemini, like, you went through what would appear to be like an ending of a relationship. It was a slog. You came out back on top, came back strong, and then now you're back in the dating realm. And you're encountering some that appear to be, you know, knights or princes or princesses, or, you know, just this hot energy, but then they're not really committed in it for the long haul, like your king or queen, your divine counterpart, is going to be. So that's the story. A lot happening in the month of May. Gemini. Oh boy. All right. Okay. This one wants to speak. Okay. My community is supportive, loving, and active in the world. Your community. That's fabulous. Let's pick another one. Now is the time to integrate all that I have gathered. So, you know, given this stuff, and when I read these oracle cards, I think of the 2 cups that are left standing up. And so we can be very blessed by the community that we are a part of. And it's also turning your attention towards the things that you do have and how those are amazing, beautiful, wonderful strengths that are going to serve you in moving forward with your life in whatever you choose to do. And I just think that that's fantastic. You have community support and you have your inner guide as well. So I really hope that you liked your reading, Gemini, and yeah, sending you guys love, and thank you so much. And if this resonated, beautiful. If it didn't, go ahead and check your sun, moon, rising, and north node, and click like, share, and subscribe. Pass it on, comment. I welcome it all. All right. If there's any constructive, please do it in a very, I don't need things to be sugar-coated by any means at all. I really have a very strong ego strength to be able to take constructive criticism, but I don't tolerate internet abuse. So thank you very much. Okay, we'll see you next time. Have a good month.